let's go to Nick in Berkeley.
Oh, my God.
Hi, Nick. What are you doing? You're on Willie and Dibby.
Man, I'm about to have my season opener, but it's an accident going to Centerfield Bridge, so I'm trying to get out to Centerfield High, but I'm stuck in traffic. Anyway,
Oh, man. Good luck. Go slow.
Yeah. Well, some old man got rear-ended by a semi. They're both out on the freeway walking around. Anyways,
everyone's all right.
Anyways, man, check it out. I mean, Wiggins has turned into Kyrie Irving. I mean, like, how do you sign a contract, get paid all this money, and not show up to work, man? Like, people have problems, and they still show up to work. People have all kind of problems, but they get up every day, they go to work. Like, you're blessed, man, to play in the NBA, and, like, you're just taking time off. Like, it's okay, man. It's not okay. You know what I mean? He's letting all the teammates down, and it's just, I don't understand it, man. Like, maybe they should just not pay him for when he's not there, and maybe he'll show up more. It's ridiculous. And not only that, I think the Niners should go ahead and hire Eric Bieniemy if they haven't. And, that's where I'm at right now.
All right, Nick. Nick, thank you. Eric Bieniemy has already got a job. He's going to be at UCLA this year. And, I think the 49ers staff, after the news of the weekend, is all set. But to the Wiggins point, I think that you and I are going to retire someday, and we're going to look back outside of doing radio during COVID, and the Wiggins topic is going to be the hardest thing that we've ever sort of had to talk about. And I don't mean that because, like, there have been more serious things than that. I was on the air during Sandy Hook, okay? But, like, the Wiggins thing, there's just no good answer. I fully understand what Nick is saying. However, you have to qualify it because I don't know what's going on. Now, I will say this, that there are situations, things surrounding this that don't look great. I'll give you an example, and maybe this is totally unfair, but because of what happened last year, I know a lot of you now follow Wiggins' girl on social media. I didn't even know who this person was a year ago. Now everyone's following her because of what happened last year, and if there's some massive family situation going on, she doesn't know about it. She just posted her workout videos.
Yep.
Pumping the iron, Pilates, whatever we're doing, and everything is fine. Now, is that fair for me to take that and project it on Andrew? No.
Of course not.
Of course not. However, also as a human being, impossible to not scratch your head and go, so Andrew is in some sort of sham charania. It's a disastrous family situation. And his girl's like, I'm going to go get my steps in. And post it.
And post about it, yeah. Post about it. Well, that's assuming that they are still coupled up and that they're still together. So
I don't know anything.
We can make all the leaps we want to make, and I try to dial it all the way back to the base element of reality, which is the number one ability is availability. And if he's not available, then for whatever the reason is, I don't know the man, so I'm not even going to pretend that my thoughts and prayers are with him. Of course, I hope for the best for all humanity. I don't know Andrew. I don't know what he's going through. I don't know what his situation is. We've all had rumors about what it might possibly be, and I'm not here to traffic in that rumor. All I know is he's not playing basketball for the team that I love, and this is now the second time. So for me, if you can't make yourself available to play basketball, my mindset is going forward, let's find somebody who can play basketball for the team that needs somebody to play basketball.
And that's what Moses Moody did last week.
He played great.
That's what he did. I mean, here's the other thing. Some people are, you should give the money back. Maybe he did. I don't know. I can't track. Did the Warriors pay him his salary for those games? I don't know. I
would guess that they did.
I would guess that they did. But I have no idea what's going on. Here's another assumption I don't think we can make. Here's another one I'm going to give up on. I've used it before, and I hear it from a lot of people, but I think it's time for us to move on from it. The Warriors say it's okay, so we should too. I don't know that the Warriors saying that means that they're actually okay. I don't know. I don't know how the Warriors actually feel about it. I know they wouldn't tell you if they were ticked.
Right.
I know that. I know Farhan Zaidi 2 weeks ago said, we're done making additions. And then on a Friday night, here comes Matt Chapman.
Yeah.
Which was the worst kept secret for 3 months. Why it needed to wait for March 2nd, I'll never know. Why it's breaking on a Friday night at 10 o'clock, don't ask me. I have no idea. I mean, a team over here starved for good publicity about signing players.
Right, Friday news
tucks Matt Chapman in to bedtime on a Friday night. Why?
Yeah.
You got me.
Yeah.
I don't know.
It's good PR right there, Mark.
I don't know. But I don't even know how that works.
Right.
Who's in control of when that breaks? Matt's agent? Is it Boris? Boris doesn't care if the Giants get good publicity.
Right.
He's probably still in the midst of a you-know-what contest with the Giants.
Right. I don't know. I mean, ultimately it breaks from one side or the other. I don't think the Giants would, have signed him 10 hours earlier and go, you know what? We're going to wait till 10 at night. We're going to bury this one in the midst of people sleeping because we're ashamed that we actually got a guy that every fan has been clamoring for?
I think Matt Chapman to the Giants was probably mostly, and I'm talking out of my wahoo right now, but based on just following tea leaves,
yeah.
This was probably pretty much kind of sort of done in January. Probably. But
to an extent, yeah. To an extent.
Price,
came down to the price, all that.
Right? Like, I told you this at the time when Farhan said, yeah, we're done. And I went, I'm going to reach out to my peeps. They're not done, right?
They can't be done.
The peeps were like, they're just waiting for the price to come down. And that's probably true with Blake Snell as well. Like, what made the rounds over the weekend? Farhan's quote, as far as I'm concerned, the offseason is over. Did you read all the other quotes?
Right.
Did you read where he said, we're closing the door on nothing? And yes, we've got some redundancy on the left side of the infield, so there's probably another move coming.
Yeah, J.D. Davis is not happy with this latest signing, nor should he be.
Nor should he be. Well, I don't care if he's happy with it. He did deserve a call. He deserved a phone call. He deserved to not find out on social media.
Right.
Or from his friends.
Well, and especially if you're talking about this Matt Chapman pursuit being something that really was culminating in January, which I don't know if it was done in January, but J.D. Davis, I'm sure, has seen the writing on the wall about this possible pursuit or the possible signing. So it didn't totally catch him off guard. It shouldn't have.
Yeah, I don't know.
I mean, they were openly pursuing this guy for a long time.
Correct. So, like, should it have caught JD off guard? Probably not. But I don't know if pro athletes think that way. And if my boss was been like, so we're done making moves, and I'm like the starting third baseman, and then like 2 weeks later, 3 years, $54 million, but not really. It's kind of 1 year, and there's a bunch of opt-outs or whatever. Like, and nobody called me. The only people who called me were my buddy Tim while I'm watching a movie. That's how it happened. JD was sitting down on a Friday night watching a movie, and his phone was off. And then toward the end of the movie, he turned his phone on. All those texts started coming. He's like, what the hell's going on? Oh, I got replaced. Not ideal.
Nope.
Not ideal. So. Damn it, Farhan. Yeah. Yes or no? Yay? No? Yay? Nay? Lucas, you alive? Yes? No? What do you think?
You can take it. I think it's important to note before we take Big Smooth's call that we don't actually know what is going on with Andrew Wiggins' personal life and why he is away from the team, and the Warriors haven't told us. So
yeah, fair enough.
I like a call with a disclaimer up front. That's
I like
good.
that. Big Smooth, you got disclaimed.
No, I'm just like, at some point, man, our fandom has to stop. I mean, I get it, but at some point, man, if it comes that his father dies, we're going to feel really stupid, and it's going to seem kind of sleazy. So since we don't know, why don't we just leave it alone? And as of right now, Wiggins is not a Warrior. He's not on the Warriors until he's back. That way, we're not potentially touching an area that goes way beyond stats. That's all I'm saying. And, Wiggins, we don't know. So why speculate it, man? We don't know. We have no clue.
Nobody's speculating.
Yeah, it's no speculation.
No, I mean, we had a caller bring it up. There's no speculation, sensation whatsoever about this. Big Smooth, thank you. If you want to look at it as he's not on the Warriors right now, that's fine, because he's not. By the way, I know that fans don't like to hear this because it sort of takes one of their excuses away. I don't even know how much more effective the Warriors are if he was playing. Are they that much better with the way he was playing this year as opposed to Moses Moody? I don't even know. I don't think it's that much better.